Alright guys, so I wanted to take you out on some of my local trails. It's kind of an introduction, and also to kind of introduce myself and give you a little bit of a backstory on me, and in particular kind of how I got started into mountain biking. I'm still definitely a beginner, trying to break into the the intermediate, but still definitely a beginner. As you can tell, I'm already breathing hard and I just barely started. So about 10 years ago, me and my wife decided to go to our local bike shop and get some decent mountain bikes. We didn't want to get just cheap Walmart bikes. We wanted to have something that we could maybe take in the mountains, you know. Okay. So anyways, we got these matching giant boulder mountain bikes, and they were about $300, so pretty bare bones. Had decent front suspension, hardtails. When I say decent, I mean pretty much non-existent, but yeah, I'm still a beginner. Oh my goodness. So anyways, we got those bikes, and we did what most people do when they buy new mountain bikes. We let them sit in the garage for most of the time. We took them out occasionally and rode around our neighborhood, mainly just on the streets and sidewalks. That's about it. Until we moved here to Pocatello, Idaho, where I've been told we have some of the best trails, mountain bike trails, especially single track, in Idaho. So when we moved here, one of my coworkers invited me to go on this trail, and this trail system that I'm on right now is City Creek. And so I said yes, because I've always liked bikes. I actually have a background in BMX. I spent most of my youth racing BMX. And so I said yes. I jumped at the opportunity since I already had, a mountain bike, air quotes. So we came up here. One day after work, we came up here, and I'd never been on an actual mountain bike trail before, with actual elevation gain and all that stuff. So I didn't know what to expect. I was pretty naive. But like I said, I had a background in bikes, so, I felt pretty confident in myself. I figured I'd do pretty good. So we get to the trailhead, and I'm dicking around, doing wheelies and stoppies and random little dumb tricks, while my buddy, who's actually my boss, was getting all his stuff put together. So I'm using up all my energy doing all this dumb crap, and finally, oh boy. To be continued. And I should mention, my coworker, my boss, the guy that I was with, he was really in shape. And he had been mountain biking for probably a decade at least. And so he took off. And I tried to follow him. And it didn't go very well. You notice this isn't the hardest track in the world, but for a first timer that just got done using up all of his energy doing wheelies and stupid shit in the parking lot, it got pretty tough quick. So by the time I got to the second or third bridge, I was done. And just for reference, that's only about like maybe a quarter mile into the trail, and that's being generous. It's probably closer to like a tenth of a mile or something. So I got to that bridge and basically collapsed. He came back worried, saying, all right, well, throw up and let's keep going. And I said, no, I'm not going anywhere. I'm going back down the mountain. Because I was literally done. If I tried to go any farther, I'm fairly certain I would have died. So I tucked my tail between my legs, threw away my pride on the side of the trail, and I coasted back down the trail. Granted, after I spent 20 minutes just lying on the bridge contemplating my life. I should also mention I didn't bring a helmet during that ride. I had a hat. And so as if I wasn't dejected enough, on my way down I had probably probably 12 hikers scold me, and fellow mountain bikers scold me for not having a proper helmet. So that was my first experience on a mountain bike. Pretty awful, I'm sure not the worst. Because at the very least, I got to get out and experience this awesome environment that we have. And it gave me a taste of it. And it made me want more. So I started working out, trying to get my endurance up a bit, which obviously, as you can tell by my morbidly slow pace, that it still isn't great, but it's a lot better than it was. Oh man, look at these flowers. I mean, how can you not try to find a way to come up here and experience this? And what better way than on a mountain bike? It's not only do you get to feel, peaceful and serene and all those hippy dippy terms. You're good, man. But you can experience the thrill of doing it on a mountain bike. You get to feel the adrenaline. Not so much on this crap, on the uphill. But eventually, when you get to the downhill, it's all worth it. Woo! Whew. So yeah, that was my first experience mountain biking. pretty embarrassing, but it's real, you know. I'm sure we've all had experiences similar to that. Maybe not mountain biking, but in some way or another, you want to try something new and you've never done it before, didn't do enough research, whatever, and you just kind of plunged into it, and maybe you regretted it afterwards, or maybe you didn't. Anyways, if you guys wouldn't mind, I wouldn't mind hearing your guys' stories. Your first time mountain biking. So share in the comments, let me know if your first experience was as embarrassing and humbling as mine was, or if you just went out and immediately started ripping.